All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Delusional podcast. We are missing a couple people. So we're gonna three-man weed this tonight, man. Shout out Go Bells. He chilling with his family. Shout out my boy Jay. He actually proposed to his girl today. So big salute to him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he
My
proposed to his girl
dog,
today.
boy.
So yeah, shout
Yeah,
out to
bro.
him. That's why he's not here, and that's why Go Bells isn't here. So we're gonna three-man weave it. We got West, we got Goods, man. So how y'all boys feeling about the game tonight?
You already know, man. Come back, kids. Come back, kids. All that chatter. The game four. We down and out. Just for us to fight back and get the win. Like it never fails me. All the overreactions we get when we lose compared to when they lose, which should be the exact opposite. Like I don't get it. We're the proven team. We're the champs until proven otherwise. Niggas got to treat us like champs. It's that simple.
Wes, how you feeling
Yeah,
about
man. It's crazy, man. I don't have much to say about us. My sole focus. I understand. I'm a Thunder fan. This is a Thunder pod. My sole focus is that other team, man. Terrible, terrible. And don't let us fuck around and win this series, bro. No dub, no AJ. Um, Shit performance, top to bottom. Best fucking player on their team tonight was Sham Penny. And it's the team. It's the team. It's the team that niggas was saying, OKC don't want to see. Oh, OKC can't fuck with them. Okay, okay. But nah, salute to the guys, man. Salute to Chet for being a man to start and setting the tone early. Especially when, we were kind of struggling, kind of having to fight off the ropes to start the game because Shea was on some other shit, and we'll get to him. But Chet, did his job. Shout out iHeart. Shout out Caruso. The usual suspects. Jared McCain, Casey Wallace had a really good night tonight as well. Yeah, shout out the role players, man. Shout out the guys. Shout out Mark for making the adjustment, putting McCain in the starting lineup. I was weary of it because it was like, dang, can we really do that? And have nothing coming off our bench. But I gotta stop doubting Caruso. Like Caruso is everything we need coming off the bench. And one player. Everything we need in one player. And then we also have Kaysen who complements Caruso and what we need very well also. So huge win tonight. I think teams that win game five win like 86% of the series or some shit like that. So it's a huge step in the right direction. And now we just got to keep it up. Don't get to San Antonio and fold. Like we don't need a game seven. We need to go get that shit out the mud in San Antonio. Had they fans have to hold their fucking nuts on their way out,
it?
stomach feeling queasy. That's what we need, man. So yeah, that's how I feel. And excuse my language 3 minutes into we're not supposed to curse this song.
Nah, you good. I think it's like first 10 seconds low key, so you good. No, so I've been seeing some chatter, bro, about Alex Caruso, and I keep hearing people say, bro, this is the greatest role player or one of the greatest role players that they've ever seen. Um, do y'all agree with that? Do y'all think it's other role players that's in his neck of the woods as far as like how he's performing and stepping up, especially this series?
The greatest,
I think he's not the greatest, but
tough. Yeah, yeah, that's a tough one.
it's very tough. If we talking about greatest, because there's a lot of guys we can talk about. I think I know a lot of people were bringing up Derek Fisher. I think he brings just as much impact as Derek Fisher, or even more in a playoff setting. There's just I don't know, bro. Like he's definitely in the upper echelon of role players for sure. Cause it's like it's gotten to the point where I could just stamp him night in and night out. I can stamp him like he's a star on a team to perform. because I either know he's gonna bring it offensively or defensively, maybe even both. I think he's shooting now. The last two playoffs, I think he's upwards of like 40% from three. Like he's like a guy you can't leave open, but in the regular season, it's like the complete opposite. Like it's so weird, bro. It's so weird. And it's funny how the Christmas game, I think it was when we faced the Spurs, the
That one
game
to
we
10.
lost, where he went like 0 for 10 in the game that we lost. And him performing like this right now, it's just man, what a guy, bro. What a guy. Like amazing player. If we ain't have him, bro, it'll be a big problem. He's been, in my opinion, the second best player in this series. On OKC behind Shea, and we've needed it, bro. We've needed it big time. So shout out to Caruso, man.
I know we stand on Caruso. And he deserves it though. He deserves his flowers definitely. But once again, I'm seeing some people say, hey, if we end up packing him up, getting up out of here, they saying Caruso might have to, you know what I'm saying, take that WCF MVP or whatever it's called, you know, the award that they give you. Some people saying it might have to be Caruso's.
I mean, not a terrible take. I definitely think that if he won it, it would be neat to see and neat to see. Just neat to have him praised and acknowledged for just how well he has played and how impactful he's been. But he did have a game with 0 points, bro. Like, and Shea has been some words that we probably shouldn't say, but it's kind of tough at the end of the series, especially considering the the expectation of Shea versus Caruso and the opportunity created for Caruso as opposed to Shea having to just create all his opportunities and
Mm.
Caruso being able to play off of that gravity, get to play off of what the Spurs game plan is, which is a stop two for some of this series. But he definitely deserves recognition. And if it comes in the form of Western Conference Finals MVP, if we win, salute. I ain't mad at it. The good thing about us, we're secure in who our best player is. We not like them niggas over Boston still whining about Tatum losing ECF Finals MVP and ECF Finals MVP and then the Finals MVP, still whining about it. Somebody I respect a lot today sent that to me. Goods in the same chat, he saw it. They
Yeah.
still whining about that. So it don't
And
matter. We shut it
and,
up.
and even them Golden State
I want
boys,
MVP,
man.
I ain't gonna lie.
Them Golden State boys mad that Iguodala won it. Like, bro, I wouldn't be mad personally. And I know Shay would be ecstatic if Alex win. Like I already know every guy on that roster will be ecstatic if he wins that Western Conference MVP. And essentially, like he would deserve it. He's been performing, but we know who the best player on the team been. Jay has not been the greatest shot making wise, but everything is going through him.
Yeah.
Like and tonight, especially everything was going through him, and then he was also exceptional on defense tonight, which we also got to talk about. Really good secondary, second side rim pro from him. Switching was exceptional. Like just a really good overall game from him. I'm still waiting on that one shot making game. We haven't got it yet from him since the Suns series. We haven't got that one game where he just can't miss from midi yet. I'm still waiting on it. Maybe we get it in game six. Never know. But
So if
say
he
no.
let's say hypothetically speaking, let's say he doesn't have one of those games and we get up out of here, are you disappointed in Shea or like how are people viewing it? Because I feel like everybody wants Shea to have this miraculous game, and
Mhm.
obviously I do too. But at the end of the day, bro, the ultimate goal for me is always like get up out of there with a win. Make sure you win the game because that's the most important thing is winning and advancing. And if this is a style of series that Shea just has, and it's a tough learning experience for him, but we also can win through it. I'm fine with it, bro. Like I'm perfectly fine with it.
Perfect thing about this is that if Shea doesn't perform for the rest of the series, which I do think he has an opportunity to do it game six and really get us out of here. Because I do think us to win game 6, they're going to be playing with their heads on fire. Um, they're not trying to go home, so we're going to need our best player to make some tough shots and make some shit shake. So I do think he has an opportunity to do that game 6, but I really think in Shay's mind right now, and in my mind, it's all about getting the chip right now, bro. Like that's all I give a fuck about. We're OKC fans at the end of the day. We're not Shay stands. We're not none of that. We're OKC fans. Go win the chip. Go be the first team since Golden State to win back-to-back chips, bro. Just go do it. Y'all got the opportunity. It's right in front of you. Go do it. Because at the end of the day, these narratives, all that shit is not going to matter in a few years when you look back and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is a back-to-back MVP and a back-to-back Finals MVP. None of it's going to matter. They're going to have to respect it because he won. And
Yeah,
that's that.
yeah. I always feel like you go ahead, Wes.
Nah, facts. You saw what I was doing, holding up that deuce, just like after the Denver game, bruh. That is the only thing that matters. Like all that Spurs versus OKC rivals, that shit cute, but we have bigger and better fish to fry, bruh. Like it's more on our plate. We've accomplished more. There's more to worry about. Obviously, we have to handle this task first, and we have another opportunity. What's today? Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yep.
We got
Tuesday.
another opportunity on Thursday to make good on that promise, man, and then get back to the finals, and we'll see what happens there versus New York, who looks like a formidable foe. So we'll deal with that when we get there. But yeah, man, everything now just matters about Thursday. Don't lose that intensity. Understand San Antonio plays a lot faster at home. That's one thing that I really picked up on. They are on 10 when they're at home. Everything is popping. And they play with just so much energy, so much confidence. Um, we can't let that deter us when we get there. We have to be able to, and we need to start matching it still. Like even tonight, being at home, we got to start games better, bro. It has to happen. It cannot continue to be this thing where we're so laissez-faire from opening tip. Like I don't know what it is. It's like they need 5 minutes of cardio before it's like, all right, we locked in. That can't keep happening. But I was really pleased with tonight with the rebounding. I rebounded them tonight. Only the second time in the series where I think that's happened. Um, or well, yeah, I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me. I know we had one game where we out rebounded them offensively. Only one time in the series. I don't know what tonight's numbers are, but yeah, like for Shea, that angle, it's like, yo, just go finish the job, man. It doesn't have to be pretty. I may feel a certain way about it. That floor raising shit don't look as good as some other Thunder greats. But we ain't gotta discuss it.
Nah,
Uh,
hold on,
these
hold
niggas
on.
just run laps on our guys.
You didn't say it now.
Now I'm just saying, like,
Did
nah,
you give
his get it
brother
out the mud hoops,
Rogi?
his get it out the mud hoops aren't looking that great. And tonight, I don't think he hit the coverages he faced tonight were nothing near what he's seen in this series in terms of how stiff the challenge was. And
Yeah.
I think tonight was a lot of him. Yo, I'm scared to shoot. I don't want to be too aggressive. I'm trying to be like he's losing here. That's why he's turning the ball over so much. He's got to get back to just being Shea. Go play. But a part of the issue, he's not strong enough to blow by them on the perimeter. That's the biggest thing. Like we always look at blow bys as like being super quick or fast. Sometimes it's about, yo, when I drive, whether or not I'm super fast or quick, when you try to stop me, I power through you. That's how I get my blowback. He can't do that in this series. And that's one of the things that
I think
he
that's more
fits
so
me
him being
in.
like predictable though. Like, because
Oh,
if you
okay.
know that Shay's pity pat is extremely predictable. Like when he's loading up to go to right or left, He gonna hit you with the between the legs, behind the back, stutter, and then I'm gonna go. And when you watch him on film, I think a lot of the team, whenever you playing them in a series and you start watching film, start breaking it down, I think teams are able to notice that, hey, look, when he does this, I'm gonna jump this way and I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna beat you to the spot. And then that puts him in a position to where he's like spinning, coming back the other way, and it's making it more difficult. That's the reason why I know you preached it, Goods has said it, uh, our other co-hosts on this podcast have said it. When he gets the ball, bro, just go. Like, just go. Stop sitting there holding it all along, and then you just gotta go, bro. Because at this point, I'm starting to feel like Shea, as cold as he is, obviously he's only what 27. There's a lot more growth in his game that needs to happen before I feel like he's really on that level. And it's
Yeah,
crazy to say because he's already cold as fuck and won back to back MVPs.
yeah. My thing with Shea is in this game specifically, I thought the shot making was a little questionable, obviously, because some of those shots, I'm like, yo, come on, you make that in your sleep. Like, how are you missing? But what I have peeped is they got him, his timing is all off. Like, and then I think the strength of the POA defenders that they have in Castle and even Devin Vassell, they're bumping him, and I feel like he's loading up to bump like way too hard. Like he's more worried about the bump than the finish. And that's throwing him off his game now because we seen Castle and him counter that bump and he got to settle for like a extremely contested midi. And it's like Wes said it. It's a mind thing with him now. Like he got to get over that hurdle of man, none of these guys could mess with me, bro. Like I'm Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot making, I do this in my sleep. Let's get it done. Like these middies, they gotta fall. I'm not gonna hesitate no more. I'm gonna take them. And earlier today, I was watching those highlights of that Mavs series, bro, and it's like complete night and day difference. Shot making wise from him. Like he was taking shots that I'm thinking in my head, like, whoa, he's not taking that in this Spurs series. Like he was taking behind the back, behind the basket shots in the Spurs in the Mavs series. He was taking behind the basket shots, bro. Like it was insane. Like his off balance middies he was taking, and they were all cash. Like it's like I'm not seeing that same level of play from that mid range area, especially when you know you don't got the burst of like a prime Russ or the strength of like a prime Russ. You're gonna have to get it out the mud in that mid range area, bro. But I think he'll show us. We got game 6.
You think
Biggest
that's more so
difference.
covered, or you can go ahead, bro.
No, I was going there though. I think the biggest difference is the level of physicality. Spurs are just way more physical than that Dallas team was in guarding him. Dallas had a very, very clear game plan. Yo, wall off the paint and make every two he takes very difficult. Don't let him get but so far, but they just, I promise you, they were far from as physical. It's just the physicality is night and day. And also, like, they guard up on Shea, like, fully extended. Dallas wasn't guarding him as deep out the same way. Like even there have been points in this series where Castle full court guards you 94. Those things like that, that's tough. But he still has to overcome it, like you all are saying. So how you feeling, Don?
No, I think, like I said, I think it's the physicality, the wear and tear, the push, the pull, the tug. Pause. But to me, I keep telling people, bro, Shea is, like I said, he's a star, obviously back to back MVPs, but being a star in the playoffs, I still feel like he's relatively new to it. So these coverages, I don't think he's seen every single coverage. I think some of these coverages are very out of pocket. You know what I mean? Like they're super aggressive, and I think he's still trying to figure it out. And I think this is a good series for him to see something like this, learn it, future reference, adjust to it. Once again, I'm gonna just always say, hopefully, we just get out of the series. Like, just get out of the series, and it's cool. I don't think people gonna be tripping about this. We're gonna go play the Knicks, and then you know what I'm saying. pandemonium out there with them. Yeah, just get the job done. That's my whole thing with it.
I got
Yeah.
I got something to say. Like now that we moved over Shay a little bit, because we
Mhm.
know Shay is Shay. How have y'all felt about iHeart's impact on the series, man? Especially this game, I thought he was exceptional. My opinion, best big on the court. Defensively, he was really good. Wasn't hesitating on any floaters. Like was aggressive. Like even when he saw everybody was playing off of him, even Wemby, when Wemby was in front of him, driving to the basket, like that aggressiveness tonight, man, on both sides of the ball, it was amazing, bro. It was amazing and rebounding. Oh my god, like I can't say enough about his impact on the boards because
Mhm.
it seems like every time he's out of the game, we can't rebound for nothing. So I think it was in the third quarter. It was either in the second or the third quarter. He took like a 2 minute rest, and Mark immediately brought him back in because that's how valuable he's been. And it's sad. It's sad we couldn't use him a little bit more. Game one, we weren't ready for what they were throwing at us, and took him out the game. Only played him 15 minutes, bro. But yeah, I heart. How do y'all feel about him?
Amazing. Amazing. Like it's so crazy, bro. Like since game one, he has been our third best player. Like it's just cut and dry, simple. And I think that his physicality, even when Wimby is playing well, which tonight he didn't, but in some of these other games he has, Alhart's physicality still makes a huge difference. And it says something to the team. I think that's the biggest thing for me. It reverberates from top to bottom when it's like, yo, we're not going to let them and their physicality deter us. We're not going to be moved by that. We don't care what the refs are doing. We're gonna play, and we're gonna have a certain tone and tenor to how we play basketball, no matter what's going on. And I think our heart is at the like top of that or front of that, and that's super important. So I like that shot. I love that shot actually, and shout out to Mark for figuring out other ways to have him be effective and not let the Spurs completely take him out the series, not playing to their hand by doing that either. Understand and know we need the boards, we need the size, we need the physicality. They can try to stretch them out, pause, spread them out as much as they want to, but we can't let that dictate how we play basketball. And that's been amazing. And the screens, like the two-man game, that's one of the biggest things I have from tonight. His screen setting, his relocation, his DHOs, so major for us tonight, especially in terms of trying to create an advantage when oftentimes there wasn't one, and being able to reposition and like, all right, let me relocate, let me dump the ball off here, etc. Him being such a reliable release valve, um, not turning the ball over, not taking a bunch of dumb shots. He's just so solid, man. So love that shot.
Yeah, I'm right there with y'all. And I wanna give a shout out to Key because me and him were talking about this as far as like Wimby. And we could transition to talk about him if y'all want to. But we were talking about Wimby, and he was like, "Bro, I'm telling you, when y'all bring it to Wimby, y'all force him out on that perimeter. They can't mess with y'all type thing." You know what I'm saying? So I do think that his importance has been it's been kind of underrated. It's been kind of going a little bit unnoticed, but like he's been doing a hell of a job on Wimby for the most part. I know he got off what 2 games. And game one wasn't even his fault, but no, Ihart's been amazing, bro. I feel like he's been low key bullying Wimby on the interior, getting offensive rebounds, kicking it back out, resetting possessions, and he just been playing with a dog mentality. To be honest with you, so shout out to him, bro. That's a great shout, like Wes said, and yeah,
Great player, man. Great player. I
To
also
pick
want to
up,
shout. Oh,
oh,
go
go
ahead, go
ahead.
ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say to pick up before we pivot to Wimby. I want, if at all possible, all of us to name 2 pivotal things that we liked from this game that we would want to carry into the next game, and what type of adjustments, maybe one adjustment on top of the 2 key things that you like from this game, one adjustment that you want us to make going into the next game to just be prepared for whatever the Spurs may throw, not even knowing what they have in store, but to just make sure we're prepared for it. Oh, and quick note right here. Shea just tied Russ for the most 30.5 assist games in Thunder playoff history. So, you know, I get
Ty, my goat, man.
He cold, man.
Straight up.
Uh, I really think it goes to what you said earlier, like how we're starting these games off too slow. I thought our defense at the beginning of the game was straight, but the offense was horrible. I think Shea was, yeah, I don't want to say Shea turned the ball over what, like two, 3 times in the span. I don't know how many times he turned it over, but the offense was bad, bro. I think you got to come out and you're gonna have to withstand a punch from them. That's because that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna come out that first 3, 4, 5 minutes, and they're gonna be trying to throw haymakers. They're gonna try to get us up out of there early. So I think you got to withstand that. And then as far as adjustments, I really don't know if I had too many. I like what we do. I just hate whenever we come in and we lackadaisical. I just really think you have to be intentional how you come and approach this game, bro. Get them out of here.
One thing I really like that Mark did, they noticed Wemby was playing higher up on his drop, and we all saw that adjustment in the last game. They came higher and then they forced, and Shea wasn't ready for it. He got pressured, was turning the ball over, wasn't matching their physicality, wasn't looking to go downhill faster. But today, they set the screen higher, and Shea was attacking him downhill, and guys were rotating behind that and getting open shots. That's the perfect way to attack that drop. Don't just sit there and let Wemby dictate what your offense is doing. You can never do that. Shea is the best player. Go attack him. Go attack him. Go full speed at him. You got strong shoulders, bump medium. There was sometimes he got really good separation. He missed a couple of those. He made one. But I didn't mind the shots at all. And his playmaking out of that was really good because the ball was swinging, the ball was moving fast. Um, so perfect adjustment by Mark that I like. I want to see us go back to that in the next game. But if they don't do that and they go like a little softer on the drop, I think it will be another Shea heavy playmaking game as usual. Guys around him, shooters are gonna have to play well. Um, and McCain, I don't really want to take too many things from the last game because guys just didn't make shots. Like guys are gonna have to make shots without your other 2 best ball handlers on the court, with Shea, other 2 best creators. But McCain, I love the aggressiveness going downhill, bump midi. Um, it was perfect. First half wasn't as great. He got a little flustered, but then over the game time, he started to get a little more comfortable with it. He even bumped Castle one time and made a midi. Like, I love the aggressiveness. I love the physicality. And I just love not playing Aaron Wiggins in a game of this magnitude. It's that simple. Kenrich is just a better player, bro.
That's crazy.
Like we all know it. Kenrich in this series, he can play minutes because he's physical and he can knock him down when he got to. I'm not trusting a guy like Aaron Wiggins to even touch the court when I got a guy like that on the bench. So yeah, that's really it, bro.
It is kind of crazy though. Like, and I'm gonna just say this real quick. It's kind of crazy how like sometimes we breaking down basketball or whatever, and we go like over the top with it, like breaking down every nook and cranny of it. But just peep this: game one from three, we shot 38%. Game two, we shot 36%. Game three, we shot 44. Game four, we shot 18%. And then tonight we were at 47 before the garbage time happened, and we still ended up shooting 44%. So we, relatively speaking, outside of that one game, we've been shooting. Yeah, we've been shooting the shit out the ball. We have
Yeah.
been shooting the shit
That
out.
game four was definitely an outlier. Like for the entire playoffs, I think coming in, we've been one of the better shooting teams. So we've been knocking down shots. That last game was just extreme. Like guys were just all out of whack. It looked like we were happy with winning one game on the road,
Hmm.
and that was that. We didn't want to take the next game, which is stupid, but mentally, I get it. But yeah, bro. Wes, what about you with the adjustments? What do you like? What do you want to see?
Um, yeah, yeah. I like what both of you all said. One of the key things for me, I love the way we mapped the court tonight. I think we mapped the court so well offensively tonight, and I think that's one of the biggest adjustments. Moving Chet around, not having Chet stay in one spot, also utilizing Chet in the corner to make Wimby on drives have to play in like, I got to make a decision. He had so many times tonight where he was non-committal on helping because the short corner is right there. Having Chet in that strong corner did so much for the drives. I like how our offense also utilized the mid-range shot. Every starter outside of Dort made multiple mid-range jump shots tonight. Dort made one himself. And it's not like I want Dort shooting it a lot anyway, but that was a key thing that I saw tonight that I felt like, yo, this is something we have to be like able to replicate. Chet still only 9 shots again, but in the first half when he had it going, he made 2 or 3 mid-range jump shots. That has to happen. He has to be solid there. He has to come through, be willing to take them and be able to make them. Obviously, Shea took a lot, missed something that I think he should have made, and he didn't take something that I think he should have taken. But again, the focus on court mapping, I think is very important, and it's something that I like to see from this game. And also having our players be willing to take the midi, be aggressive with their attack as well. How quickly, catch the ball, be decisive. One of the things I said earlier in the series, decisiveness. Chet, the best game he's played, and why? At least for sure offensively. Defensively, he was
Mm,
choice words tonight. But one of the biggest things, like biggest reasons I think he played so well offensively tonight, he was decisive and he was comfortable using the fact that he's a footer too to say, yo, I'm gonna shoot over these little niggas. I'm not gonna be afraid. And that's a key thing for me. An adjustment I want to see us make going into the next game. Simply, bro, I think we gotta play K Rich even more. I need even more K Rich minutes. If Jay Will, and I like Jay Will, right? And I think he still should get minutes. But when Jay Will offensively doesn't have anything, because I could see them going back to, yo, we're gonna make them beat it because they're home. So all right, now you put your role players on the road. Now we have our home crowd, home cooking. Let's make these role players have to beat us, like show and prove again. I think K Rich is somebody who really, really could benefit from that and just having more opportunity. Um, he was 3 for 3 tonight, only got 3 shots. I'm not saying go out and get him 15, but he definitely should be a bigger cog in the offense. It should be something that we're focused on not, yo, we're gonna throw you the ball and let you go operate. But hey, put like I was saying about court mapping, make sure Kenrich is in certain places on the court, knowing that hey, when Shea makes this move, when he starts his initial drive, etc., K Rich is in a spot where he can capitalize and cash out too. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it for me in terms of the game. It's a lot of other things we could say as well, but I
Do you
don't want to pull the
think some
people.
of that should go like because Caruso is bringing the pill up, and I feel like to a certain extent that takes away from him being the corner shooter. So do you
Mm,
like Caruso when he's bringing the pill up? and Shea may be off the court or Cason's bringing it up, having K Rich in one of those corners.
I would love that. And that's literally what I was just speaking to. I would love that, man. I think that's one of the things that has to happen. And yeah, man, I'm prepared for the refs to be a little more lenient next game. And that's another thing we did really well. We shot the piss out the ball at the free throw line. I was, and it's funny watching it real time. I was mad in that third quarter because we missed a few. We missed like 4 in the third quarter. I was like, damn, bro, these matter. But I think we shot 88 or 87% from the free throw line tonight. So we did a really good job as a team. And assuming that that's not something we'll be able to rely on next game, I do think things like putting K Rich in the corner and continuing to map the court the proper way so that when San Antonio does whatever they do, we can commit to, hey, we have reliable guys in certain spots on the court for us, and we make it harder for you to be able to help really, really hard, hedge really, really hard, bite down and the nail us hard. Because one of the things we've done so well at is when we pop, the ball is moving. San Antonio, and again, like I was saying, playing quick and being decisive. That's a really good thing that we did tonight. We were decisive, we were quick, ball was popping, which made it harder for San Antonio to recover, made it harder for San Antonio to then also when they adjusted, hey, we can't help as hard because they're not thinking about it. So those are key things we need to work or just
Great. And that was
help.
a great point you made because I noticed today, especially compared to game 4, a lot of relocation. Like off those passes,
Let's
they
check
were
that comment and then go keep going. Just I want you to read that one for me because
man, just
let's
screening.
go see y'all's point.
Using Wemby man as a screener for pick and pops because he's never going to lead the paint. Yep. Which is why Caruso been getting off so much this series, which is why iHeart been getting a lot of floaters in that little mid-range area. So yeah, man, like we're using it against him. We're using their strategy against them in a way because we actually have the personnel to do it. Thank God we have a center that's just a god with throwing up floaters and could make all of them at will.
Yeah.
Thank God, bro. Like, and that's one thing, bro. I don't know. We can't lose iHeart. We can't. That's like a no brainer. These playoffs are making me like realize it even more and more. No brainer. We can't lose them.
What's the price
Gotta keep
you
them.
too uncomfortable with if he asks for? Like, what's the price that
Um,
you cozy with? Because right now he at 28.5, and I know there's gonna be, I know we can retain him, but I'm pretty sure there'll be other suitors out there that'll want to, what I'm saying,
I
appease
think
the iHeart sweepstakes.
I think we can retain him, but I think we'll be in the second apron unless we get rid of Dort, and I already know that's gonna happen. Dort's out of there. We already know that. I love Lou. Um,
He
Great
played a
times
hell
with
of a
him.
game tonight.
He was great. He especially defensively.
I love
Lou
his
played a hell of a
aggressiveness
game
on
tonight.
reboundings. I feel like that, or on rebounding. I feel like that goes so unnoticed because he's been
Yeah,
in
Mhm.
foul trouble, but his aggressiveness on rebounding to me is
Yep.
like it's. I love that.
yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that he has to do that though at 6'3" is the problem. Like me in my head, I'm thinking like, imagine we had a guy like Yaks out there doing the dirty work, or Morez doing the dirty work.
Mhm.
Bigger built guys, 6'9", 7 foot wingspans. Like it just means a little more. Lou is amazing, and he will be a great Thunder player. He probably gonna get his jersey. I don't know if it's gonna be retired, but we're gonna commemorate him some way. But I
It might go
think
in the
it's time to
rafters.
move on.
Like,
Yeah, I don't know. He's gonna win 2 championships with us, but we can't retire everybody number now. Like in my
Raptors,
opinion,
honestly.
yeah, in my opinion, I think Caruso's number is gonna get retired by the
bro, I
time
was at
this
the Nick
year is over.
Collison retirement, man.
Yeah.
It's
I
different
don't
with
know.
Nick, though. I feel you, but it's different with Nick because it's also like how much of an ambassador he was
Yeah,
for the
for the
Thunder.
franchise.
No, I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
already knowing. I'm just saying. I'm trolling.
Oh, all right. But I mean, I wouldn't be if he does. So what, man? Congrats, Dort. Like you did great things, Lugans. You know. But Now, on to this Wimby nigga. I don't know if this is gonna be the last topic. And not just Wimby, bruh, like all them niggas. Cause it's funny, some Spurs supporters were getting on me over the weekend about some takes I had. Oh, you said on the pod that you weren't worried about Fox and Castle and Harper and blah. Like they tried to start running laps. Mind you, us being hurt. It's crazy how niggas operate. Like, you know, game 4, we down 2 guys that matter to us, and it's like, oh nah, you said this, so you still can't lose these games. But anywho, everybody on that team who's supposed to matter outside of Castle and Penny was literally the bottom of my fucking shoe. Scum, nigga. They suck. Every last one of them niggas outside of those 2 players suck. Keldon Johnson, he
Decent.
figured out how to make a few shots, but that nigga's ass, and he sucked. He hurt them just as much as he helped them tonight as well. And I just want to get to it, man. 4 for 15. 7-5. Best player in the world. Demigod. It's his league. What the fuck was his league tonight? Why he ain't show us that tonight? Like, let's talk about that.
That nigga
Crazy
all
thing
hard.
is, sometimes with Wemby, I feel like every game that he's been bad in this series, I haven't felt his presence on either side of the ball. It's either he's extremely good on both sides or he's bad on both sides. Tonight, I couldn't even feel his presence defensively at all because we were taking him out of position and guys were making threes over him and guys were making hook shots over him and he couldn't stop it. Well, not hook shots, but floaters. He couldn't stop it. And the impact was just not felt from him. Um, you could tell he's still very, very raw. And when people say that he's the best player in the world, I expect some level of consistency. His floor is way too low right now for me. It's way too low because he's either really up or he's really down. You can argue that Shea hasn't peaked as high as he has in the series, but Shea has, in my opinion, 3 out of the last 5 games, he's probably outplayed him.
Yeah.
And I had guys telling me that there's no way in hell Shea could be better than Wemby in this series. That's what I was told, which is a crazy take to me. Me and Wes were hearing it like by a lot of people, not just one, a lot of people. So yeah, bro, like he's a great young player, great talent, but I know what I'm watching night in and night out, bro.
That's what I said.
Love
Like
that though.
people give bro a bunch of praise, and to a certain extent, rightfully so. On the defensive end, like I get it, but when you watch him play, bro, I have said, and I got grilled for it. I think when you bring him to the perimeter, his moving and all that stuff to me is just like it's like it's a height, like it's a height, but he can make up with it with the length or whatever. So obviously that kind of negates what I'm saying to a certain extent. But when I watch him on defense, bro, all he do is just sit under the rim half the time, and it's like you're conceding open shots, and if you have somebody who can shoot, you're seeing it in this series. Now, when they play teams who can't shoot, Wemby's going to look amazing because they're going to have to get to the paint. He's going to clog the paint, block shots. It's hard to finish over him, so he looks amazing. And then offensively, like I said, bro, it's as simple as he too light in the ass. You get up under him, it's over with. You get up under him, you make it difficult for him to get to spots. He starts settling for jumpers, and then you get games like this where he goes 4 to 15. So I think obviously he'll grow eventually, but he gonna have to learn how to get to certain spots and be a little bit stronger on his bottom half of his body.
I'm saying, bro, the way, oh man, one of the things I hate so much about his game, and he's gotten away with it against us in the first 4 games tonight. He didn't get any of those second chance opportunities on this doofy shit that he does. He'll drive, and if he does not beat his man, he leaves his feet, throws the ball up at the rim, and just tries to tap it. He does it all the fucking time. It is such a bad habit in his game, but he's able to get away with it because of his size. Tonight, we clamped down on that. Every time he threw the ball up, wow, and knew, oh, we got 3 different people. We got 6 hands up trying to fight for that board and made it a lot tougher for him. And that's something he has to work on. But aside from any of that, man, like, yo, they supposed to beat us. No AJ, no Dub. They supposed to win this series. Don't fucking go out like that. Don't go out like that. Don't have Champagny be the best player when the game is on the line. Don't do that. Don't have Fox start 1 for 9, Vassell start 0 for 4, Wemby start 2 for 7 with the series on the line. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not rocking. Obviously I want us to win, but I want them niggas to be great. I hold them, high standard, high regard. They better than us. That's what I was told. That's what I was told.
That's what I was told.
They outcoach us. That's what I was told. They
What's
deeper
funny
than
is
us. That's what I was told. Go make that shit happen, man. Show me something. Show me
what's funny
something
is
outside of just San Antonio. Yeah, I expect you to be better in game 6. Assuming it gets to a game 7, what the fuck you gonna do for me then? When the rubber meets the road, what you gonna do for me then? Best in the world? What you gonna do for me? So we'll see how that plays out, man. I'm just grateful that I root for the team we call, Thunder Up. I'm grateful that this OKC Blue is very vibrant. It's that ocean in them foreign countries. It ain't that ocean stateside. It ain't no shit like you see in New York. It ain't no shit like you see in Myrtle, bro. Like it's that shit in Antigua. It's that shit in fucking Santorini. And I'm grateful for that. So I don't know, man. Any last words, fellas? I know Don may have another topic.
Nah, I'm looking at some of these comments and they kind of funny because somebody said, yeah, I'll just put it up here. Because this was another point that everybody kept saying. I was very bullheaded on saying that shit does not matter, bro. But he said 4-1 in the regular season. We've already won 3 games in this series. How have they done that with the looking up face? You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, that regular season shit don't matter. It don't matter. And a lot of the stuff that they did to us in the regular season, you're seeing it from their coaching staff, and they're getting fried from it to a certain extent. Like they're getting fried from it. That leaving Alex Caruso open, yeah, he shot 1 for 10, 1 for 11, whatever it was. But like now you're getting burnt by it. So it's like this ain't the regular season, fam. And Caruso is on record saying like, bro, I ain't that 82. That ain't for me, bro. I'm here for that 16, and he's showing it, bro. So I don't got too much more. If y'all got something else y'all want to say, man, y'all can.
yeah, man. I don't really got too much more, bro. But shout out to our team, man. Resiliency of champions. Saw a lot of people doom and gloom when J Dub was ruled out today. All that meant to me was we got confidence in the guys that we putting out on the court. It's that simple. We got confidence that we will win. We got confidence in our coach making adjustments, and the team just did just that. Like we hooped today. And shout out to lame ass Stefan Castle for after the game complaining about the refs again. The shit is just sad, bro. Like it's really sad. You get away with all this hand checking, pushing one game, then come and cry when you get rightfully called for fouls in another. Like it makes no sense, bro. We all seen it with our own eyes. It is what it is, bro. Like get that shit out the mud and stop fucking crying. Hate that they do that. Every team does that after they play us. Cry about refs. Just get out the mud and go who. Maybe if you worry about that, then you will beat us. That simple.
We lost that game 4. Niggas on the bench laughing, smiling.
Oh,
Come on, bro. We like that. We next game, nigga. Next game.
next game.
Exactly.
Throw this shit out. We in the next game. Like it's that simple, bro.
Exactly. And it's so crazy because like it's like that LeBron meme. Like you the one who can't do that. Maybe them other niggas, but you gotta shut the fuck up, gang. Ain't you the same nigga who foul state all game long? You gotta shut the fuck up. He's sitting here in the presser complaining about, yo, it's just really tough, trying to get going and driving against them because they play that really physical defense and black man. Shut the fuck up. Nigga. Shut that shit up, nigga. You play more physical defense than anybody on our team. Facts. All that door, this dirty
Facts.
square old door, all that nah, bro, it's you. You the one. So I'm
Nigga
just
Skip
grateful.
Bayless said he made the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, he out there
He
playing a
out
different
there
sport,
hacking, bro.
bro. What they say? They call him Stefan Halfback Dive Castle, nigga. Get the fuck out the bubble, nigga. But no,
Hacking.
I'm grateful, man. I hope we handle business on Thursday. And that's the focus.
Mhm.
They're not to be played with. They're not to be trifled with. It's not going to be easy. We need to go to San Antonio, right mindset, and this in this fucking series, man. There is no game 7. There is no tomorrow. That should be the tenor. That should be the mentality. Shea needs to come out and set the tone. And this is last thing I say. Like Shea, he played well. He has not had that game though yet, where it's like I'm unstoppable. You can't do any fucking thing with me on this court. I need that to be the type timing he's on game 6. Everything. I want the 15 for 18 game against the Suns. I know it's asking a lot, but to whom much is given, much is required. And I just need a game where it's like, yo, you cannot hold me. You can't check me. You can't fuck with me. I'm the baddest motherfucker on this court. I'm gonna show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. And I need that to happen game 6, and that's the only focus. But um, yeah, that's it for me, fellas.
Yeah. I think it was fire that we got a dub without Dub and AJ, bro. Testament to the team, the deep team that we do have, that guys can fall in line, go out there, play different types of roles and still get it done. Shout out Pressy for the Jared McCain signing. I really don't know where we would be without that, low key, especially with all these injuries. Yeah. Shout out to Zest Monster, man. But yeah, bro. We gotta go take care of business. Game 6. Get them boys up out of there. Hopefully AJ and Dub have had enough time to rest, getting back right to where they could be relatively healthy for a possible Knicks matchup. Um Shit, yeah, that's all I got, bro.
Yeah, which is why, in my opinion, we got to get it done game 6. Give them more time to rest. Give the guys more time to get
Hmm.
acclimated with everything. Get it done game 6 and see if we can get our guys back. I still think AJ is like probably like a week away, maybe a week and a half because it's weird with the injury he has. I think it was a calf, right?
Yeah,
Um, calf is always really tricky. I think Allie had the same injury. I think it was calf soreness or something last year. You can't mess around with the calf at all. The calf and the hamstring, the two things you got to be very careful with. So, my opinion, guys got to come out with their heads on fire, finish this game 6, and let's see if we can get them guys back acclimated. Let's see where they're at. Let's move like that.
So neither of you all would play Dub in game 6.
I think I think relatively speaking, I know we want to finish them, get them up out the way, but when it comes to that specific injury, I do think to a certain extent you're playing with house money. And if I'm gonna risk it, I'd rather it be in a game 7 than a game 6, personally.
Mhm.
That's kind of how I feel about it, because I'm like, we playing with house money to a certain extent, and I know that's a little bit
We,
more dangerous, but
the the
I
way I'm thinking about it,
don't
bro,
know. It's tough.
That's tough.
It's
it's
tough.
a comfortability thing with me. If he thinks in his heart of hearts, he can be on that court, I low key think he would have played tonight. Still think it's bothering him. Like I really think that hamstring tightness is still bothering him, and he knows if he steps on that court, he's not fully healthy. So
It's
I
tough.
really think that he's still like nah, because they said that he's day to day, and they're monitoring him every day. He's been on the court doing workouts before the game starts. It's like he's out there testing it, and it's just like not fully there yet. I feel like when he's comfortable and if he really feels like he can go out there, you play him.
It's funny that tonight they had it listed as injury management. I thought tonight was the team shutting him down and saying we're not going to let you play today.
Mhm.
So it's an interesting read that you have on that, but we'll see, man. We'll see. If he can go to Guz's point, um, you know, maybe he pushes through and tells the team like, "Yo, I'm playing." We shall see. But um, man, great episode, fellas. Great episode.
Great episode, fellas.
Uh, I want to
Well,
give another shout out to my boy Go Bills. He couldn't be here due to family things, or not. I'm saying it like something tragic happened. He out visiting family, and then Jay. Like I said, my boy he proposed to his lady. So shout out to him. He couldn't make it tonight, so we 3-man weaved it. You know what I'm saying? Still got up here, got some content for y'all. Yeah, that's really it. Outside of like, subscribe, share it with a friend, tell a friend to share it with a friend. Discord link is in my bio. We are almost at 100 people in there. I think we like 3 or 4 people off from being at 100. Um, and then Wes, you can shout your music out. Goods, if you got something to say.
Yeah, I mean, just keep streaming down on the block for anybody who already has. If you haven't, check me out. West down on the block out now. But to Dom's point, yo, subscribe, like the videos, comment, share, and let's make that Discord 3-4 people. We should be able to get that done before the clock strikes 1 o'clock, man. If niggas are too sleepy, by tomorrow, hopefully that's taken care of. Get my dog to 100 in the Discord. And the Discord is live. I ain't gonna hold you. Something you want to be a part of as opposed to not. But shout out Go Bells, shout out Jay, and shout out these gentlemen who are on the show tonight, man.
yeah, man. Shout out to my dog.
So shit
Oh,
tweaking.
they cooked them, gang.
I
He
think
got
they took them. You good, good? You back? You can say
Yo,
something.
I'm back. I'm back.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, go ahead, bro.
yeah. Shorty calling right now. So
No, you good.
shout out to my guys, man. Great pod today, bro. Shout out to Jay again. Great thing you did today, brother. You
Oh, she blowing that brother up. But yeah, man, I I appreciate y'all pulling up. We're gonna go ahead and get on up out of here, man. This has been another episode of the Delusional Podcast. Thank y'all for tapping in. Shout out to the co-host. I don't even know how to say it. It's my first time hosting. Goods got up out of there, but I appreciate y'all pulling up for real, for real.
facts, man. Facts. Thank y'all.